Good morning again. This is Minister Jane Stanley, and we're hearing about glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase, or G6PD. This is an enzyme deficiency. I seen an article that this is in the Black community, but it's also Mediterranean, Greece, and Italy. This is mostly in males. This video is by, and I hope I pronounce it right, I've got dyslexia, so please forgive me, Medicosis Perfectionalis. This is from 2 years ago, and this COVID 19 is targeting more of these people that have this deficiency. I seen an article that this was just in the Black communities, but we have to realize that as far back as 5 BCE, we have proof of white being trafficked for, especially women, because they were the prime target for the sex slave trade. Boys that were not of fighting material were turned into eunuchs and became houseboys. That way they couldn't mate with the female maids and house concubines. So what exactly is this, and who has it? Well, it seems like a few different communities, but we have to realize DNA is DNA is DNA. Doesn't care what your skin color is. And again, with the long history of interracial propagations of many different ethnicities, I'm sure more than just these three communities have this, but it seems like it's most prevalent in these communities, and we need to realize that our mitochondrial DNA is every mother in our genome, and they could be carrying this gene, and if it is a dominant gene, then a lot more people could be having this that don't know that they are connected from ancestral DNA to these three areas.
G6PD deficiency is the most common enzymatic deficiency worldwide. It has two variants, a Mediterranean variant in North Africa, Italy, and Greece, as well as an African variant in sub-Saharan Africa. Which one is worse? The Mediterranean, and I'm a proud Egyptian. G6PD deficiency is very common
and we have mainstream media telling us that it's more prominent in the Black community, but it's actually pretty equal, where about 50% of the cases are from the African regions and 50% are from Caucasian or Mediterranean. I don't know about the Oriental uh, um, aspect. You know, was the same CV virus given to the Chinese as is affecting Italy and the United States and other countries, because it's been studied in so many different countries.
Home country, and now you will see how an Egyptian guy will explain a disease that's prevalent in his own country. Again, you will never understand anything if you have not already watched my previous video on G6PD, where I explained from biochemistry what's the purpose of G6PD in your life as well as in ADPH. So please go ahead and watch my previous video before this one. Let's get started. Okie dokie, G6PD deficiency, glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency, the most common enzymopathy worldwide. 400 million people, or about 10% of the world population, which is a lot of folks. 400 is maybe a little less than 10% of the world, because 400 million times 10,
Okay, and it's
4
protective against P. Falciparum malaria. And now with the CV, we are using chloroquine, which is a malaria drug. So here's another data point that we can add to the story of CV-19. Is this a G6PD deficiency that we're seeing? And the chloroquine is actually boosting the immune system to help. Also with GPD or G6PD, you need to get a blood test that finds out what your status is, because there are reports that vaccines can cause damage. I believe it's the National Institute of Health. Let's see if I can find that article real fast. Oh, and while we're on here, this is Dr. Tedros Adhanom, who is the Director General of the World Health Organization, and he was also Tigray People's Liberation Front. There is information. I'm not for sure how accurate it is, but the contact that I got this from is pretty reliable, and they said that he was actually third in command of this liberation front, and would withhold food from those who opposed the government or did not vote for the administration that was in Indonesia. Now, I am going to continue to look into his past, and don't understand why someone who is capable of, or is said to be capable of this stuff, who we're taking information from. So we really need to know who Dr. Tedros is. Now, again, if you want to look more on this deficiency, Medicosis Professionalis is where you will find this information. So for now, this is Minister Stanley signing off.